YouTube, this is Kenny the Messy Soaper, again coming with another video. This one is something I've never done before. I see so many soapers just make beautiful, beautiful soap cakes. And I say, you know what, I'm going to try it. Now, I've never made one before, as I just stated, and I was a little intimidated by it, honestly, just because, I mean, I know the base is like very, very simple, but still, you know, the whole piping thing. I don't do a lot of piping to my cold processed soaps, but I used to make bath bomb cupcakes a lot, so I do have some experience in piping. So I'm going to try my hand at it. In here, as you guys already know, I have my milks and my clays and aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice. Okay, and now I'm going to add my lye water. But as I'm doing that, I want to speak on something very quickly. I'm not going to make this some big issue, and really it's not an issue. I just need to add a little clarity about something. This morning I got up, and I love, especially on the weekends, to see all my comments from you awesome, beautiful people. And I know that people aren't going to always like what you do, and I embrace that, you know, because that just gives me a reason to try to improve in what I do. But, and I know too that I also ask you guys to leave comments about what you think, and I love it, absolutely love it. Whether it be you like what I do or you don't like what I do, because everybody's not going to like my style of things here. But I did get a comment today. You know what, let me stick blend this right quick because I want you guys to be able to hear me clearly. 1 second. I really don't think that it matters, you know, as far as the thickness of this, because I'm just doing a basic cake base here. But I still want to do a cute swirl in it, at least try to. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, like I was saying, the comment that I got today, I'm not upset about it. I have no reason in the world to be upset about it. And she wasn't mean or anything like that. I appreciate her comment because it kind of gives me a reason to explain a little something here. This individual commented on one of my videos saying that she was disappointed in my video because, and I'm not speaking verbatim, but just giving you a gist of what was said. She's disappointed in my videos because she didn't learn anything. The only thing that she learned was my cat's names. But she said that I didn't tell what colors or really give any instructions. I want to say that, you know, when I started making videos on YouTube, I never started making videos on YouTube with the intentions to be an instructor. I'll tell you things that I am. I am a soap maker. I am a small business owner, and I consider myself a soap artist. And the reason why I say that, because anyone who does anything that's creative, you are an artist, you know, in your own field or however you want to put it. I feel like everybody's artistic. And if you can take a basic soap and turn it into something that's colorful and, you know, has swirls and just all kinds of amazing things that we can do with soap as soap makers, then that, yeah, that does make you an artist. So that's why I call myself that. One thing I'm not is an instructor. I don't think I ever said that I was going to start making videos telling you all how to make soaps. I don't make tutorials. I just thought that it would be fun to make videos on YouTube and share, you know, with you all, because there's so many other soap artists that did the same, and that's how I learn, you know. I'm still learning. I am still learning myself as well. So to be told that that person didn't learn anything, I am so sorry that you felt that, you know, you didn't get anything out of my video, which is fine, because like I said, I'm not an instructor. I don't know if I'll ever become an instructor. I just make videos because they're fun. I like to record what I do for my soap business and get to talk to you all and have fun while I'm doing it. You know, and just, this is my creative outlet here. But there are many, many, many instructional soap making videos and forums and all kinds of things. And I'll say, for those of you who want to know how to get started as far as making soap, Anne-Marie of Soap Queen, check out her channel because she has an awesome channel teaching you how to make soaps, you know. And there are just so many other soap making forums. You can go on Google, not Google. Well, yeah, you can Google it, but you can go on Facebook. There are so many Facebook groups that teach you and talk about how to make soaps. But one thing I am not, once again, and I'm not going to keep banging on about this because, you know, I already said what I had to say. But I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher, not at all. Because, and then I did state in that video that I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I don't think I ever gave the impression that, you know, I was going to teach you guys some amazing, you know, techniques here. I'm still learning techniques. Yes, I do know how to make soap, but techniques, they're new to me always. I'm always experimenting and trying something new. So once again, to the person that felt that they didn't get anything out of my video, I do apologize if you thought that I was a teacher, but I'm not. So with that being said, oh, and another thing, because they did say that I think I said that I didn't tell any colors and things like that. I did say in another video that I was going to start doing that, but I'm not going to always do that because guess what? I'm not going to always remember to do that. But if I do remember, then yeah, I will share with you guys what colors I'm using. So on that note, this color right here is a colorant that I got from the conservatory, and it's called Ruby Rose. And I mixed it with a little bit of neon pink from TKB Trading. So that's what color this is. Just because I know it comes out like a little purplish, and I don't think I really want my swirls to be purple. But I'm more like a rosy color. Fuchsia rosy, something like that. So, but not really purple. So that's why I mixed this. And my base is just going to be your basic white, and that's just titanium dioxide, and I got that from TKB Trading as well. The fragrance that I'm using for this, because it's a cake, so I didn't really want to make a perfume cake or anything like that, which there's nothing wrong with that at all, you know, but I wanted something sweet. My only concern is it going to change my base into like brown or something like that? If it does, okay, then it just becomes a chocolate cake. But this one is actually, this fragrance, I told you guys, I've been telling you guys a lot about this fragrance oil supplier here in Michigan where I live, and I just did a big order from her, because it's not just one person, and I decided to go with white chocolate macadamia. And it smells so good. And I know when you think white chocolate, that really is like chocolates and cookies and things like that. But I thought it would be good for an actual cake. So, with that being said, I think that's all I have to share as far as, you know, colors and things like that. And also, you know, I tried, because I've been asked by a couple of co-workers who watch my videos and things like that, and my daughter as well, am I going to always comment or reply back to my comments on YouTube? Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm going to try as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm going to become like some huge person that has 4 million subscribers. If I do, oh my, that would be lovely. But until then, I will continue to reply to your comments as much as I can. Now, with that being said, I will reply to comments that are worth replying to. And I don't want to sound like, you know, a bee or a snob or anything like that. But it's just, I've gotten some comments because, like I said, people are not going to always like what you do. And I could be honest and say that I haven't got any bad comments. Not at all. But I've gotten some where I didn't understand what that person was talking about at all. So even if I wanted to comment, I couldn't. So I just don't reply at all. And if I did miss any of you who asked me a question or something like that, I'm so sorry. I try to go through, and a lot of times, there'll be my comments come in from like Google Plus and other different media platforms, and I don't know where to find because it doesn't give me an option on YouTube to reply. So I'll try to find it, but if I can't, that's the only reason why I didn't respond. It's not because I'm being rude or anything like that. I love talking to you all, and I wish that you and hope that you all will continue to comment because I love it, love it, love it. I think it's awesome. All right, so enough of that. So yeah, I think that I'm going to go ahead and pause while I mix this stuff up. You guys know how to do that, you know. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I already put my fragrance oil in just because, I mean, I've done that many times. And you guys know what that looks like. So also, I only have one silicone pan because like I said, I've never made a soap cake before, and I ordered one just to see how I like it. But I think that if I just do one layer for this soap cake, it's not going to look the way I want it to. So I plan to, this is probably going to be like a 3-day process just because I need to make 2 layers and then I need to pipe it. So I'm not going to film the second cake just because it'll be just a repeat of what I'm doing right now. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my base in, and I do hope to God that I didn't make too much because I need the top of this to be pretty flat. Yeah, I think I'm good. What I did was poured water in this cake mold first and measured it just to see, weighed it just to see how much, you know, soap batter I would need. So I think I did okay with that. Yeah, I think I did all right with that. This smells so darn good. And then this kind of looks like white chocolate in a sense, so I think it's kind of fitting. I do hope that the fragrance doesn't, you know, change it to brown. Even if it turned to like a tan or something, I'd be, well, a darker tan because this is not white. I'd be okay with that, but I would prefer that it stay lighter than, you know, dark. But if it does, then oh well. I will continue on with this soap cake. I just think that soap cakes are so darn pretty. Now, I'm undecided on if I'll sell it. I might just keep it just for like when I do craft shows and things like that as a display. But, you know, I don't know. I'm still undecided. So, I guess I'll just have to play it by ear on that one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tap this down just to release any air bubbles. I'm going to pause for that. Be right back. Okay, yeah, I figured I'd pause for that one just because that would be like a lot of noise. Nobody wants to hear all that. So, now that I have that pound down, I'm thinking, a part of me is saying I should have made this a little bit darker, but I'm going to roll with it just because, yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like this because some colors, you know, once you cut your soap, it'll darken. And I think I should probably just leave it like this just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to leave it alone. Alright, so I'm going to, man, this smells great. And it's cool because, you know what, it's like really hard to find. Michigan is Michigan. And there is not a whole lot of, let me just say, not that I know of, and I've done extensive research on trying to find soap suppliers. Soap supplies in Michigan, and it's just, I really haven't found any. So I'm gonna do a drop swirl on this, see if I can get a little bit of the color in all parts of this soap. But yeah, I was trying to find a soap supply vendor in Michigan, and it's really hard. So I only found 2. One was on eBay, and then the other one is in Flat Rock, Michigan. And I'm so very happy with them. Absolutely happy with them because they have amazing fragrance oils. And I've had hit or miss, you know, with a couple of fragrance oil suppliers. And it's not, I just want to make it very clear, it's not like Brambleberry or what is it? Nature's Garden. Neither one of those. Just other, vendors. And I'm not going to say that this other place didn't have great fragrance oils as well. They did. It's just I had a few where after a while the fragrance just kind of left. It wasn't there anymore, so I was left with a plain bar of soap that had pretty colors, but it didn't smell like anything. But that was cool because I just shredded those bad boys up and turned them into something else. So, but I can say with Southern Sensations, I am very, very happy with their fragrance oils because they do hold very, very well. And you don't need a whole lot. You really don't. And I just thought about something as I was making this, pouring my fragrance oil in. I could have kicked myself in the head because I only ordered 4 ounces for this soap cake. Wasn't thinking, no, apparently I was not. Because if I plan to make 2 cakes, and then I still have to do my frosting. But I'll tell you what, I only used a little bit to fragrance this batter. So I have enough to do the top and the piping and the second cake. And I can tell you that just the little bit that I use smells amazing. So I think I'll be okay on that. A part of me wants to do some, I can't help myself with swirling stuff. So I'm going to give it just a little bit of swirl, even though I did a drop swirl. It's so hard for me not to swirl stuff because I'm addicted to swirling things. But I think, yeah, I'm going to bang this down and then I'll decide on what I'm going to do after that. So I'll be right back. And the reason why I'm not banging it down on camera just because this metal cookie sheet here is really loud, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so yeah, I decided, just because I cannot help myself, that I am going to do just a little bit of, give it like a marbling effect. And I'm using like a little thin skewer just to kind of make sure everything's, all of my light color has a little bit of the pinky color in it, or mauve, or whatever color this is. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I do want it to all have this color in it, so it'll show throughout the entire cake. Alright, I think I'm probably going to stop. Don't I always say that? But I can't seem to stop myself. Okay, I'm going to actually stop this time. Alright, so hopefully I got, enough of the pinky color throughout the whole thing. This, I can honestly say, is not the color I was going for, but hopefully it'll, I don't know, either darken or lighten or do something. But right now, I don't know if I'm all that pleased with this color, but guess what? It's too late now. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for today. I'm not going to do anything else to this. I am going to stick this in the oven and do a cold process, oven process, just because I kind of want to speed up the process of this cake so I can go ahead and make another one today. Hopefully, say maybe about 6-7 hours, I can be able to unmold this. So that's what I'm going to do there. And that is it for now. So this is Kenny with Royal Appleberry. And I want to thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. And until next time, I'll see you later. Hi YouTube, this is Kenny again. This is day 2 of my soap cake making video. I can honestly say I am not happy with the colors that my cake turned out, because I'm not even going to try to explain why my cake top is like darker. And it's really, really hard. I'm going to show you guys what my cake looks like, not look like. So this is one of them. I made 2, and I know, yeah, it has like a soda ash on it, but I'm not concerned about that because nobody's gonna see it. But I can honestly say I don't like this color because it is really, really hard to match a frosting or how you're gonna pipe it up with those colors and have it look good, when you cut it. So I decided to go with this Poppy Red Mica, and this is from, where is this from? It is from Nurture Soap Supply. And so yeah, hopefully that goes well with it once it tones down. I don't know what color it's going to be once I mix it into my soap base, but yeah, wish me luck. So I'm not going to film the whole frosting thing. Well, me waiting on the consistency of the frosting, because this is my first time ever doing a cold process soap frosting. I normally do melt and pour. So I'm not going to film that part. Jesus, I don't even have a strainer, but okay, well. Okay, I do have it. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have anything I need. I don't have my strainer, but I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here anyway. This is my lye water. I didn't put any milks or clays in this just because it's in both of my cakes and it's just going to be the frosting, so I didn't really see a need to do so. But yeah, if you guys want to know how to do a really nice frosting, see Katie White's channel, Royalty Soaps, because she does a tutorial on piping frosting for your soaps. So I guess that's it. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really going to film this just because it's just the same repeated as before, like you're making the cake or doing a loaf of soap. So once this all gets thickened up and ready to be piped, then I'll come back. Until then, guys, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm going to tell you I had a extremely rough start. This is not easy. It's just everything was going fine, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like my frosting just heated up to 10,000 degrees. So I'm going to have a cake with, I don't know, I'm just going to kind of go over here just like now by me, because I was trying to record, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to, just because it was getting so thick and so hot. And like right now, it took a second just to set up my camera, and all of a sudden I cannot pipe now because it's gotten thick again. And I do have a hole in my piping bag, and I'm afraid that it's going to burst. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and just show you this. This is what I've done so far. Hope you can see that. And I'm not going to be able to record the rest because it keeps getting too thick and heating. But it's going to burst a hole in my bag. So I'll just show you guys the end results. Okay, see you next time. Okay guys, I'm going to tell you that was not fun. Oh my god, that was not fun at all. As you can see, well, let me show you the big massive mess that I've made here. Yeah, got kind of all that going on, and even on my area where I do my labeling, there's soap stuff. This was, yeah. So it is my first time ever piping with cold processed soap. This was not supposed to be like a ombre type thing, but I'm gonna say I am pleased with the look of that. Oh, sorry, all the noise. But yeah, some of my rose, or I don't really want to call those roses. They're kind of wonky. But I guess, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it at this point. So just to kind of give you guys a look-see here. It goes from light to dark to darker. And then, yeah, back to light. So I ran out of, well, actually I didn't. It stiffened up too much. I couldn't use it. So I have to finish the top of this cake. What I'm going to do is actually, yes, I'm crazy enough to make more and finish up the rest. I kind of wish that I would have filled this in a little bit more, just so I would have left it like that, because I kind of like it. But the show must go on. So I'm going to make another batch, and hopefully this one doesn't, you know, get smoking hot like the other one did. Because, guys, it was going perfect. Oh, I was pleased, so pleased by the way it was going. And all of a sudden, I turned my back, and honestly, I turned my back for probably like a minute. And I went to grab it, and it was like boiling hot and getting rock hard. So I can say I can give myself a pat on the back for what I was able to accomplish. But this is weird. I don't know if I would squeeze my back so hard that I was like separating the oils from the soap. Right when I got to this part, that's where it started kind of going crazy on me. So I said I probably should stop. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and whip up another batch of frosting and finish up this, and hopefully I can record that process. But guess that's it. I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay, you all, I am back with what feels like 20 hours later. I gotta tell you, I am so over this cake. It's just not even funny. Will I do another one? Probably never in life again. If it has to be this much work. This frosting is, I don't even think it's really all that ready to be piped yet, but I'm at the point of I don't care. So I'm just ready to be finished. I started this cake at 10 o'clock with the second cake, and here it is 5:47. So yeah, I don't think I have the patience or the desire to do this again, but it is what it is. And I'm like loving this frosting now, because the other one was like way too hot and way too thick and just not what I wanted it to be. So now I don't know what it's going to look like because it's two different textures. But, oh well. I'm just going to continue. Because like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to sell this cake. I just want to see if I could do one. I hope my arm is not in the way the whole time I'm piping it. But, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just not in the best mood. But I wanted to share this experience with you all just because it's my first time. And that's why I make videos, to share with you all. And I think I'm going a little crazy here on this one. Probably need to slow down, or maybe my batter's not thick enough, or I don't know. It's just a mixture of not caring. But that's not the way to be. And I know you shouldn't do anything creative if you don't care or you're in a foul mood. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just not in the greatest mood because this cake has really tested my patience here. But I'm going to go ahead and finish it. Yeah, I know I won't be making another one of these. It's just too much work, because if I was to sell it, it would cost like $60 a slice because of all the time I've spent making it. So I'm just joking, but it is a lot of work, and maybe for others it's not that much work. I'm sure it's not, but because it's my first time, yes, it is a devil of a time. And my biggest fear here is, by this frosting being a little on the drier side when I was first piping it, it may not adhere to my cake on the sides. I'll know when I cut it, and if it doesn't, I'm going to be like super duper sad. And I'm just feeling like I'm going to run out of frosting here. So what I'm doing while I'm talking to you guys is trying to squeeze down the rest of this frosting into my piping bag. And if I don't have enough, then you know what? I'm done. I don't even care. So maybe I should, I don't know what I should do, but I want to just go ahead and get finished. And that ain't, most certainly ain't what I was trying to do. So, guys, I will never, ever, ever make another soap cake. Because that is not, I don't like the way it looks at all. And I don't have any more batter. And I'm not making any more just because this was absolutely ridiculous. So maybe I'll come up with something cool to put in that spot that won't get any frosting, just because I don't have enough. Maybe I can squeeze one little flower in the middle that'll close it up. And that's looking like a no. Okay, try to slope it all down with this. Yeah, if I do it with this butter knife, I can push most of it down, but it's like a big air pocket right here, so yeah, I'm not interested in doing this again. Never. Never, never, never. Maybe, I don't know if I was just being too ambitious or what the case is, but whatever it is, I know that I'm not doing this again. This is just far too much work. And I'm sure, like I said, it's just because I'm not very skilled in this, but guess what? I know what I can do and what I can't do, and making soap cakes is something I cannot do. So I've learned my lesson. I came and I saw and I did, and I think I failed, and I will not be doing this again. So yeah, that's it, guys. Whew. This took 2 days to make, and I was really surprised because I oven processed my 2 cakes and they came out lovely. I did both of those last night, and I was able to make both of them last night. They stayed in the oven within 7 hours. I wasn't able to unmold the first one, and I think it was like about 8 hours later I was able to unmold the second one, which I didn't. I just left it in the oven overnight. But yeah, this sucks. And I won't be doing it again. So, I'm going to throw some glitter on top of this and call it a day. So I'll take pictures and post them at the end of the video. I don't know when I'm going to be cutting this, just because I am very just over it. So I will be, I'm just venting here, but I will cut it. I'll cut it in a day or two. And I'm terrible at freehand cutting, so wish me luck, or maybe I'll pay somebody to do it for me. But yeah, so this is my soap cake. This is not what I planned, and that's it. So once I put the glitter on, I will take pictures. I already said that. You guys know I'm tired because I'm repeating myself. So this is Kenny, the Messy Soaper. I am so over this soap cake. I'll never make another one. Until next time, see you later. Okay, guys. I'm done being angry with this cake. So I figured once I slapped all my glitter on, then I would, okay, I'm zoomed out. I would, show you guys what it looks like with the glitter on it. So now I don't hate it as much as I did. I'm over it. I think me and this cake we've made up, because I had to walk away and have a beer. And now that I've come back in my soaping room and taken a look at it, I'm not so angry with it anymore. So let's see, I'll turn it around. I'm going to post pictures, of course, but I wanted to show you the end result. And even though this cake and I have made up, I still won't be making another one. And if I do, it'll probably be years and years and years from here. Alright, guys. So that's it for my white chocolate macadamia cake. I do like the colors. It's kind of antique-ish. So I think I do like it. I swear it weighs probably about 10,000 pounds. This bad boy is heavy. But that's it for now. So once again, this is Kenny. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.